Hi, my name is Rags and I'm the Kenyan Wine Brat. And today, excuse me, I'm in a goofy mood. So today, we're going to talk about the basics of drinking wine. Let's say, for example, you've been invited to an event and they're serving wine, or you've gone to a winery and they've just poured a glass of wine and they're looking at you and they're expecting you to say something or do something. The first thing that I'm gonna do is share with you a couple of words that you should keep in mind, that you should kind of memorize or just keep at the back of your mind when somebody offers you a glass of wine. The first word is see. Look at the wine. Just look at the color. Describe the color. Swirl it. Put your finger at the base of the wine glass, and then just set it on a flat surface, and then just just swirl the wine. And the second thing and the third thing actually that you should do is sniff. Take a deep breath, and remember to exhale. It's important to exhale. Um, what you're doing when you're swirling the wine is that you're pretty much making the wine mix with the air. And what happens is that the wine kind of oxidizes. And what this does is that it releases aromas. And it's weird. Wine is just weird, man. Like the times when you can taste, like you know you're drinking wine, but you can actually smell other things. Sometimes you'll smell, oh, I smell pineapple. I smell apples. I smell rock. I smell earth. I think it's cassis. You'll hear like wine people, right? Guys who are into wine talk about different things that they smell in wine. What's weird is that once you start drinking wine and once you drink a couple of bottles, not in one setting, but in different settings or different days, you'll start developing your nose will start smelling things. And it'll just pretty much what it does, yeah, when you smell, the smell takes you back to a certain thing you smelled in the past. And it's good to describe that. Say, oh, I smell chocolate, especially red wines. Sometimes you smell chocolate. I smell blueberries. And just describe what you smell. If you smell a shoe, just say that it smells like a shoe. It smells like socks. It smells like bad breath. Just describe what comes to mind. And that's important. Yeah, the first word is see. The second word is swirl. The third word is sniff. And the most important thing is sip. And you should always say, good, or bad. But sip it and describe what you taste. And sometimes you'll taste chocolate, you'll taste blackberries, sometimes you'll taste guavas, you'll taste rock, you'll taste the different things you'll taste. And the thing to keep in mind is that whatever pops into your mind, just say it, you know? Just say it. You didn't make the wine. Say it. I taste, fill in the blank. Do that. Another thing to do is savor the taste. So enjoy it. It's what's interesting is wine is like a meal, you know? Somebody cooks, you go to a restaurant. Imagine that you've gone to a restaurant. Somebody has thrown a steak in front of you. What do? Do you just start descending on the steak? No. You slice the steak, you taste, and you're like, good, good. You're dropping like $50 on the steak, so you might as well say it's good. Anyway, that's beside the point. But what I'm saying is that you really need to savor wine. You know, think of it as a meal. Think of it as chocolate. Just think of it as something that you buy when you buy wine, just savor it. It's worth it. And the last thing you should do is swallow. That's kind of important. It's kind of like breathing, you know? Ah. Good. So that's it. The one smell. Think of, okay, I'm rambling. See, swirl, sniff, sip, savor. Those are the five S's that you should keep in mind. And if you are like me and you don't really have a good memory, just think of see, look, swirl, swirl to release they're called esters. Release the esters, not to be mistaken by a lady called Esther. Um, swirl, sniff, sip, and most importantly, swallow. So I'm sorry for being goofy. Actually, I shouldn't even apologize. By now, you should know this is my character. Um, this is it. I just wanted to share that with you. Please keep that in mind the next time you somebody hands you a glass of wine. And when you're drinking tea, when you're drinking Coke, just practice, just practice. See, swallow, sniff, sip, swallow, savor, all those S's. Just practice, and it'll really make a difference when you drink wine. Also, it'll make a difference when you're drinking coffee or any other beverage. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'm glad you watched, and see you at the next episode. Thank you.